Hi, my name is Aloha, and I consider myself an online dating guru. I did find great love online. I am now married and happily married. I found a really great guy who absolutely loves me, so I am here to help you with your online dating experience. Um, but the first thing you have to do is ask yourself, is online dating for me? So that's what this video is about. Again, I want to help you find love since I found great love. The first thing you have to answer if you're looking to date online is if you have the time to actually go out on dates. Um, if you are really busy with your career, really busy with your children, etc., but make time for dating, then it can be for you. But if you're so busy with those things that you just absolutely can't take a weekend or a day each week to go on a date, then it may not be for you. If you do have time and feel like, yes, this is something I want to do, I'm going to make the time, I'm going to maybe schedule one Friday a week to spend on a date, and then it may be for you. And you may even want to be open to planning Friday and Saturday if you want to get to finding love quicker. Um, the second thing is you have to have time to create a profile. I will talk more about that in another video, but you have to have time to sit down and write it, to sit down and select pictures that represent who you are now, not who you were 10 years ago, but who you are now, and be able to upload them and spend the time to create your online profile so that people really know who you are. The third thing is that you need to have time to check and return messages. If you don't have time to do that, then you are just wasting your time and other people's time, because they may see your picture and they may say, oh, I like this person, I'm interested, I'm going to send them a message. And if you don't respond, you've now wasted their time. So make sure you have the time to send messages and also check your messages and return them. And I'll go more into detail also in another video about how to respond to messages and how to send them. Number 4, you have to be able to be yourself. You have to be honest. If you know you're going to put out this act and not be authentic, then you are, again, wasting your time, because eventually that real person comes out. And you may again waste your time and that other person's time if you can't be authentic and honest. But if you're authentic, honest, open, then online dating is for you. Number 5, you have to really be willing not to take things personally. I've been on dates where people didn't call me back and I might have been interested in them. Or, also they weren't interested and didn't call me back, which, happened to be mutual, and that worked out just fine. But you still can't take it personally. Sometimes we think, oh, well, they must think I'm ugly or they must not like my personality. Well, okay, so let's say it could be any of those. They're not attracted to you or they don't like your personality. So what? That person was not for you. Or you never know what space they may be in right now. They may be dating a couple people and they might have said, oh, let me just check out this person. And for some reason, that other person, they had great chemistry with them. Or an old relationship might have popped up and they're like ready to dive in, and they're like, oh, well, you know what? This old relationship, I feel familiar with that person. This person's new. I'm going back to my old relationship. So there could be a million reasons why people don't call you back. Why people decide at the last minute not to go on the date. So you can't be offended. If you're easily offended, then online dating is not for you. If you're the type of person that says, okay, that happened, I'm moving on, my feelings aren't hurt, then I would say online dating is for you. The last thing is you have to be able to date outside of your norm. So if you're the type of person that has 1,000 things on your checklist and that person has to fit all those things on your checklist, then online dating is not for you. I don't even know if dating is for you because that's unrealistic. You have to know that people have their issues and problems, and there is no perfect person out there for you. But there's a perfect person that fits who you are, and you have to be willing to take the good with the bad. If they're abusive or curse people out or something like that, then no, they're not for you. But you again have to be open. You can't think that, oh, he's going to be tall, dark, and handsome and make over 100K a year. That's unrealistic. There are people like that, and you might find them. And if that happens for you, kudos to you. But if it doesn't, that you're not opening yourself up to love. Open yourself up to love. Now, if he's still staying home with his mama and doesn't have a car, and you're already over 40 and hasn't had a job in like 10 years, that's a whole nother thing. But let's say he's in transition. Maybe he had a great career and something happened where he's just in between and he's working on his next thing. You have to be open to knowing that you might still find love in that person. So those are the things that you need to consider before dating online and wasting your time. But if you have all those things in the bag, are you willing to modify who you are for some of that, then online dating is for you and you can truly find love. So if you'd like to have more of my videos or see more of my videos, I am going to be trying to do one every other day. Please subscribe to me below. Again, this is Aloha, and I say aloha. If you're having a date today, have a great one.